Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Need one sec. I need to shut my blinds. The snowbank out there is blinding me. That's better. A little bit darker, but much better for my eyes. 1 second here. Let's see if this comes up as live. If you're out there watching, would you please say hello? I don't know what the password is for this. Trying to go on another device to see if I can see more comments as they come up. 1 second. Looks like maybe we're there. I don't know. Can't figure that out right now. Anyways, hello. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I had to arrange a couple of different channels and things like that. But I'm here now. It's a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon in northern Idaho. And happy spring forward. Did everybody miss that hour of sleep? Actually, I woke up really energized today, so feeling good, feeling good. Let me put you down here. First, I want to talk about what we did with the Chalkology March transfer of the month, our Club Couture. It was wild and free. And so I want to show you the three different projects that we did with this. First, we did these cute little bunnies. I still have the other side I can work on, do another project with. So those were cute. And then we did this adorable vintage truck. And I added on a couple of little extra doodads on the top there, and it sits on this base like this. Isn't that cute? I love how that came out. Her right there. It's a her. It's a girl truck for sure. And then yesterday we inked on this pretty pink t-shirt, and it came out really nice. I did go over it this morning. I laid the transfer back down, and I reinforced the white letters and the green leaves, and I like how that came out. So yeah, so that's really cute. I like it. So today, what we're going to do, let me get these out of our way here. See if I can reach over. Set those over there. Let me move this, because my space is not that big and I'll be knocking things over. So anyways, that was fun. It really shows the versatility of what our transfers can do. But for today's project, I had taken, this is just a piece of pine wood, and I've stained it. I sanded it, and then I stained it, then I sanded the edges a little bit, and then it was a little bit too light again, so then I took some of our bark paste, made a little water, made some like a watercolor with it, and just and painted it on, and then dried it. It dried really fast. So today what we're going to do is this beautiful Celtic cross. Isn't that nice? And then we're gonna see, after we get the Celtic cross down, we're gonna see if we can get a few of the little clovers along the side of the surface, and see if we can do that. So the first thing we need to do though is we need to put some wax on this. I don't know if you've been watching some of my videos. A while back I did an adventure project. I don't remember what it said. And it was on I'll show you in just a second. It was on our 9x12 pallet board that I had waxed really well. This wood feels amazing. It's so smooth. Thought I should kind of get going on some of my St. Patrick's Day stuff since it's only 3 days away. But this is something that you could keep out all year long. That's enough wax. We'll need this again because we'll have to wax after we put our first layer down. And then I'm just going to give it a buff. If you're watching, would you please say hello and hit a thumbs up that you're there. Hit the bell notification for that way. For notifications, you'll get notifications for when I go live. And you won't miss an exciting event. That feels good. That feels really nice. All about the touch. I like the way things sound. I like that sound. I like the way things feel. And I made some tea. This is lavender honey bush tea. It's wonderful. It's supposed to be calming. Let's see if we can do this today. So far, so good. All right, I'm going to get my fuzzing cloth. We'll open up our transfer. So we went out to dinner last night. Susie took us out to dinner for our birthdays. It's our birthday and anniversary month. And so we went to this place called Sweet Lou's here in Sandpoint. It's in Sandpoint. We're outside of Sandpoint. Whoops. What you doing there? And they had a special of barbecued bison ribs. Oh my goodness. Well, let's cut this first. They were delicious. Absolutely delicious. I could only eat 2 of them. There was so much meat on them. It was really fun. We don't go out to eat very often. We're pretty much homebodies, and I do a lot of the cooking, so all the cooking, most of it. Anyway, let's see. This is 2. So that'll go on second, and this is 1. There we go. And this fuzzing cloth needs to go in the wash. Let's get this one out. I'd taken that and over to my friend's house, and I cleaned my transfers on that, and so it's kind of chalky. Pull your transfers straight down. Don't pull them at an angle because you could stretch them. This is a sticky wicket one. See, don't you love that sound? I love it. It's very soothing. I think one more will be good. So as always, if you have any questions, just drop me a comment. If I don't see your comment during the live, then I always go back and follow up, answer any questions you have. like about the Club Couture, what a great deal that is. Okay, let's get our surface here and line our little Celtic cross up the best we can here. Which room do we have at the top and bottom? Let's see, about like that. About like that. Looks pretty good. I think we'll go with that. Oh, I'm excited about this project. I thought I would use Dune, and then for the cross, I think we'll use a little bit of eucalyptus. I don't know if that's going to be dark enough. I'm not sure Dune's going to be dark enough either, but we will see. Probably need to stir this a little bit. Get some of my little stir sticks out here. Looks pretty good. Make sure I have my, that looks really good actually. I'll just get those pigments all mixed together. Boy, it feels like spring is really coming. The pollen count is already up, and even with just a little bit of extra daylight, I heard the birds out this morning, and I haven't heard the birds in a long time, so I think they're coming back. How are we looking on the sides here? That, and I think we're going to be okay. I just want to make sure we're pretty centered. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let's just give this a go. Get our mini squeegee and apply our first layer. We'll try those transfer marks. I'll tell you, I don't have very good luck with them. I don't know if it's my eyesight is just not that great where I can't really see them. I don't know what the deal is, but okay, scrape off your excess back in your jar and then go back through, get those harsh lines off. And we'll pull this up. Oops, there's a few more right there. There we go. Pull this up. Oh, that's going to be pretty. I like it. Oh, I like it. Ah, that's so nice. I'm going to wash this in my pan of water real quick. I just have a little cake pan here that I put water in, and I take my board eraser, wipe the paste off the front. Squeeze it out and then go back and wipe the back of it to get that the fuzz off of the adhesive, so you know it rejuvenates your transfer. Give it a shake, and I'm going to hang it on the side of my table until I can pay more attention to it and get it dried off. If you leave your transfers, if you want to leave your transfers, is that crooked? No, I don't think so. If you're going to dry your transfers in the air, make sure that they're sticky side up, or else you'll have a big problem trying to get them unstuck from your surface that you've laid them on. Let's dry this real quick. That's good. Time Versipity. Oh boy, is that good tea. I like it. Okay, now let's fuzz our number 2 part. Pull it straight up. Set this aside. And fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. I thought about doing this in a color like a light lavender. That would be pretty too. That would be very pretty. We don't have lavender, but I have regal and white, and so you can mix your pastes together and customize your colors. So that's fun to do too. If you're watching, don't be shy, leave a comment. It helps my channel. Oh, and I have to tell you, I'm figuring out little by little that how to get a YouTube. I guess you have to verify your account. You have to enable it. I created the account yesterday for YouTube, and you have to enable it, give it permission to go live. So I did that today, but it takes 24 hours for it to happen. So we'll try again tomorrow and see if we can post it to YouTube. Now let's see. I think if we line this cross right up in the center there. Oh yeah, that lines up very nicely. Let's see, we're a little off down here maybe. That looks good. There we go. Let's press out those air bubbles. That looks pretty just like that, doesn't it? I think, we're going to put a little piece of tape over this little tiny cross in the middle so we don't, wait, it's really tiny. Don't accidentally paint that because I want that a different color. So covering that silk screen just a tiny bit. There we go. It's much easier to tape off larger sections than little teeny tiny ones, but I just don't want any of that to, there, we got it. Okay, let's use our dune again. Whoops, kicking something under there. It's so funny. I started off thinking a totally different project today, and I just went this direction. I'd been wanting to do this, and I'd stained the wood last week, and then just, I just get sidetracked. Other things catch my attention that I want to do, and the rest is history. Okay, let me get my little multi-purpose tool here. Get this up. Need some little tweezers. That got in there a tiny bit, darn it. Okay, we'll use this little tiny end of this tool to do our eucalyptus. Boy, that is dry. Didn't think that would dry out so fast. We just used it. Oh no, I guess I used sage the other day. I wonder if I want a darker green. I was kind of thinking about the shimmer green. I just want it thin enough. I don't have to worry about all that. I just want thin enough to push through the silk screen. That's good. We'll do that. We'll do this. Okay, so I'm not sure that this is going to be really dark enough for us to define that little center. Scrape off our extra there. Okay, let's pull up and see what we got here. That's pretty. You can't really see the detail too. I'll hold it up for you. Yeah, and the green did show up nicely. That looks really pretty. It might have been good to have offset the colors just a little bit. I'm not sure. Haven't really seen any other designers doing this transfer, so kind of winging it here. It looks pretty close up. You see that? You can see the different textures in there. It's very pretty. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to stir this paste up a little bit more because it was okay for that little tiny centerpiece, but if we're going to try and put any of the clover down, I need it a little smoother. I need more water. This obviously is not the new Creamy Dreamy. It's the older paste formula. The paste is still good, but it's gooey and dried out in there for sure. This needs the immersion blender to reconstitute this jar. But once we get it, see, it's taking a lot of water. Once we get it, it's good. Oh, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the eucalyptus that I used in the ink yesterday. That's why I was thinking this didn't need to be stirred up, but That's paste and ink are two different animals. It is a chunky monkey. It'll be fine. I love the color sage. I have a lot of sage in my house. I think it's one of those real soft, calming colors. Okay, I'll say that's good. I think we'll be able to work with that. Okay, now let's try this, make sure I'm sure it is. Let's see if we can snag some of these little clovers off of here, these lucky clovers. A little more color to this. And where would we want them? We really have two areas that we can use clover. We could put some at the top, and we just will, let's see, can I get it a little bit further? Not sure. Well, maybe we'll do corner to corner. I think that's what we'll do. Go over that. Okay, now I'm going to take a small squeegee and take off our excess. That looks cute. Just a little extra. And then let's do a little bit down here. That'll be cute. I like it. Just a little extra. Don't know if I wanted, maybe we'll add one over here too. Yes. Oh, that's sweet. That's very sweet. Okay, let me wash this transfer real quick. Again, here's the versatility of these transfers, is mixing and matching and coming up with an almost whole different project. Let that drip on the floor over there. All right. That is really sweet. And it's really dripping on the floor. There we go. Put that down there. All right. Let me close my paste lids up. And this is going to go into the kitchen with me, and I'm going to reconstitute this really good with the immersion blender. Does an amazing job on those. And I really need to go in and clean these jars off again too. If you keep the edges of your, see how I've got this gunkiness here? We'll just get that off. Keep your edges clean. It helps seal your jars better, and it preserves your paste. Okay, let me show you this. It's very subtle, but didn't that come out nice? I probably could have put another little one up there. Maybe after, I might go back and put one up there, and that'll make it look like it's in kind of a wreath. So, hi Christina, thanks for joining. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure that I lined it up perfectly, but I like how it came out. It looks very rustic. So, and so what I'll do is I'll just put a sawtooth hanger on the back of this. So, but I sure do like it. Hi Teresa, thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah, it came out really cute. I will go back and put another little, oops, there's the registration mark I didn't use. We'll just scratch that off. I'll put another little bit of clover up here and finish it that way. So, but I'm not really a ribbons and bows and that kind of a person. I like things that are just simplistic. So I'm really happy with this. So again, what I did was, this is a piece of pine wood that my husband cut for me. I stained it with, what's the color stain I used? I used golden oak stain, and let it set for a few days. I actually forgot about it. And then I wanted to give it a little bit more distressed look around the edges, so I sanded it down a little bit to lighten it back up. And then I actually sanded it a little bit too much. And so then what I did was I took some of our brown bark chalk paste, put a little tiny scoop in some water, made a paint with it, and then painted it a little bit and dried it. And then we put wax on it, and then we laid our transfer down. So that's how easy this project was. So I'm so happy I had some folks joining me today. That's awesome. And if you have any questions, let me see, where's everybody from? I know Christina lives in California still. And I think Teresa is from Utah still. I think I've got that right. All right. Well, I'm gonna go make dinner now. And we're having tacos tonight after my big dinner out last night. Something fast and easy. So I hope you have a blessed Sunday afternoon. Take care, chalk on, and I'll see you tomorrow.